The Eastern Jin period, 317 to 420, is a complex and significant phase in Chinese history, occurring after the collapse of the Western Jin dynasty. This era not only reflects political turmoil, but also witnesses profound changes in culture, economy, and society, while forming cultural legacies that would influence generations to come. After the fall of the Western Jin, the court was forced to retreat eastward, establishing power in Nanjing. However, this dynasty quickly faced numerous challenges from warlords. The emergence of military forces such as Lu Yuan, Sun Zumo, and Shin Tuming led to a deep division of power, rendering the central government weak. Despite efforts to restore authority, Eastern Jin emperors like Emperor Ming and Emperor Yuan were often manipulated and overthrown by powerful generals, creating a chaotic and unpredictable political landscape. This period also witnessed many uprisings, primarily from peasants dissatisfied with their harsh living conditions and the oppression from powerful clans. These revolts not only impacted the political situation but also increased social discontent. The powerful warlords and clans frequently vied for control, contributing to a chaotic and volatile political environment. In this context, the Eastern Jin government struggled to maintain effective control, leading to the rise of local forces. Beyond political issues, the culture of the Eastern Jin period flourished. This was a time marked by a surge in literary, artistic, and philosophical activities. Poets like Sun Zumo left behind famous works that encapsulated profound human thoughts and emotions. These literary pieces often carried philosophical undertones, exploring aspects of life, love, and solitude. This era not only saw the emergence of renowned literary works but also marked a transformation in art. With new forms of artistic expression, including painting and sculpture, Buddhism became an indispensable part of the spiritual life of the people during this period. Many temples were built, serving not only for worship but also as centers of knowledge and culture. Important figures in Buddhism, such as Bodhidharma, contributed to the dissemination of teachings, encouraging many to seek the path to enlightenment. Buddhism not only enhanced the spiritual lives of people, but also created a rich culture that connected individuals through rituals and traditions. Confucianism, although no longer dominant, still played a significant role in education and political thought, helping to maintain certain ethical values and rules of conduct in society. Confucian teachings encouraged loyalty and morality, while also establishing enduring social values, thus contributing to a relatively stable society despite ongoing turmoil. The economy of the Eastern Jin faced many difficulties due to political instability, but it persisted through agriculture and commerce. The government attempted various reforms to stabilize the economy, but these efforts fell short of expectations. Large clans often controlled vast lands and resources, leading to severe shortages for peasants. Many farmers lived in hardship, frequently falling into debt and unable to escape the oppression of powerful families. They were often forced to work under harsh conditions for the wealthy, with little rights or opportunities to improve their circumstances. Despite these challenges, major trade centers like Nanjing thrived, becoming bustling trading hubs. The increase in commerce not only brought economic benefits but also fostered cultural exchanges between regions. Important trade routes were expanded, linking various areas within the country and even neighboring nations. Merchants from different regions flocked to Nanjing to engage in trade, creating a vibrant atmosphere of cultural and economic exchange. Society during the Eastern Jin was sharply divided between the aristocracy and peasants. The powerful clans not only held wealth but also political power, while the majority of the population lived in poverty and oppression. This division led to numerous injustices and suffering, with the peasant class frequently enduring natural disasters, high taxes, and military obligations. These conditions created opportunities for uprisings as the people could no longer bear the burden of oppression. Folk culture and beliefs also flourished during this period, with many customs and festivals occurring within communities. Rituals honoring ancestors and deities became an essential part of the spiritual life of the populace. Various art forms, such as puppetry, music theater, and folk ceremonies, developed, reflecting the sentiments, struggles, and unique cultural narratives of the time. Although the Eastern Jin period experienced significant upheavals, it also represented an era that produced deep cultural values. The cultural and philosophical legacies of this time greatly influenced future generations, laying the groundwork for the development of subsequent dynasties in Chinese history. The interplay of political, economic, and cultural factors created a diverse and rich tapestry, showcasing the continuous evolution of Chinese civilization. The Eastern Jin period is not only a chapter filled with turmoil in Chinese history, but also a time that reflects the longing for peace and stability amidst the fragmentation of a nation. These aspirations are evident not only in the uprisings of the people but also in literary works, art, and philosophy, demonstrating the relentless struggle of individuals against life's challenges and hardships. The presence of diverse thoughts and unique cultural values has formed an indelible legacy that shapes the trajectory of subsequent generations in the development of the Chinese nation.